There's someone in your life who everyone loves. Charming, put together, always knows the right thing to say. And you, maybe just you, have this quiet, nagging feeling that something's off, but you can't explain it. So you stay quiet, because who would believe you anyway? That feeling isn't paranoia. It's your brain catching something your words can't yet name. Most people who get fooled aren't fooled because they're naive. They're fooled because the person fooling them is genuinely skilled at one specific thing, making you feel like the problem is you. That's the move. That's the whole playbook. Here's where it gets interesting. The psychology behind someone who fools everyone isn't really about lying. It's about controlling what information feels safe to question. Think about your coworker, the one who's always first to offer help, always has a story that makes them look just humble enough. You notice small things don't add up, but every time you start to put it together, something interrupts. A compliment, a favor, a moment where they made you feel seen, and just like that, the mental file gets closed. That's not an accident. People who fool everyone at scale have learned, sometimes consciously, sometimes not, to create enough warmth that doubt feels ungrateful. Somewhere along the way, they figured out that trust isn't built through honesty, it's built through consistency. Show up the same way enough times and people stop questioning the surface. They start filling in the gaps themselves. And humans, by default, fill gaps with the most flattering version of a person they've already decided to like. Imagine you're at a family dinner. Your uncle tells a story. Small details shift each time he tells it. The year changes, the stakes get higher. Nobody calls it out, because calling it out means disrupting the mood, risking the relationship, being the difficult one. So everyone laughs. The story gets confirmed, and he walks away more convincing than before, without having done anything new. That's the engine. Social pressure does have to work for them. Except that's not actually the deepest layer. Here's what most people miss. The person who fools everyone usually isn't performing all the time. Parts of them are completely real. The warmth, real. The humor, real. The moments that made you trust them, real. That's exactly why it's so disorienting when something doesn't fit, because you're not wrong about those real parts. You're just not seeing the whole architecture. It's like a house with a beautiful front room and the locked back hallway. You've been welcomed into the front room so many times that you forget to wonder what's behind the door. And here's the part that sticks with people long after they figure it out. The person who fooled everyone usually fooled themselves first. They built a story about who they are that felt true enough to perform convincingly. That's not an excuse, but it explains the confidence. It explains why they don't flinch when someone pushes back. You can't catch someone lying if they've already replaced the lie with a belief. Maybe that's the most unsettling thing of all. The most convincing people aren't always the most dishonest. Sometimes they're the most defended, walled off from a version of themselves that didn't get approval, didn't get love, didn't get to just be enough. So they built someone who would. You've probably already known this about someone in your life. You just didn't have permission to trust that you knew. The most dangerous person in the room isn't the one who lies to you. It's the one who made you doubt your own clarity long before you ever had the chance to use it.